What's up, tribe? How you guys doing? Make sure you guys, if you have not done so already, you are getting your Black Girl vitamins. Make sure you are using your discount code ReallyBTV on your first order. I ordered something new this time around. I ordered the magnesium and the one a day. So I'm gonna see how that make me feel. The magnesium. Magnesium is supposed to be really good for digestion and your immune system. I'm getting stuff for my immune system, honey. I'm getting stuff for my immune system. And like I said, everything doesn't work for everybody, but I like them and they've been working for me. So if you've already tried out your Black Girl vitamins or you haven't tried them yet, go on over there and get you some. Go on over there and get you some Black Girl vitamins, y'all. With that being said, let's go ahead and get into the things. Cajun, I'm not doing this with you today now. Now, Cajun was cutting up before I even got in here, talking about I'm late. I was 2 minutes late. You right. And nobody fooling with him. And Cajun, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna block the name of that show in my chat. So you can't talk about it no more. I'm going, you can block words in your chat, Cajun. I'm gonna block that word in my chat. I'm gonna block it. I'm gonna block it. So you can't say nothing about it. Anyway, let's get ready to get into the things, y'all. So we had a members only earlier. Anybody that's going into the members only, scroll. We had some technical difficulties in the beginning. So scroll till you see my face on the screen. Everything else is me trying to figure out what was going on and I knew what was going on. I just didn't know how to fix it. So scroll until you see my face on the screen. That's where the commentary really starts. And my apologies to anybody that's trying to come in and check the anybody that's trying to come in and check get the tea, honey. Get the tea. Okay. All right. Well, let's get into what's going on, honey. Let's get into the tea. All right. Well, let me say hi to the people. Don't you dare block the name of our show. Did you see any of my latest comments on your videos, Really Be? You know what? I haven't. And now I know I don't need to. Now I know I don't need to. You in the chat. Are you in the comments cutting up? Cajun, you in the comments cutting up? All right. So let me say hi to the people and then we're going to get into it. All right. Hey, Corey, Brown Mama, Cajun, of course. Sweet Pea, hey, Boo. Hey, Quake. Kari, Rock Chick. What's up, Rainy Bow? Amber, Fran, Des, Hop. Hey, Cross Country Cruiser. What's up, my love? Liza, how you doing? Brandon, hey. Below, Ronald, what's up? What's going on? Alicia, hey. Montrez, Miss Baything. Had to pause the members only video for this. Well, some of it I'll repeat. Other muscle and health, you get cramps and get some magnesium. Okay, yeah. That's what it was. It was for cramps too. Yeah. Somebody hit the mirror in your car. Ooh, I don't even want to talk about it. Y'all know the insurance company said they're not gonna pay. They said they found that I was liable. So my insurance company gonna fight it, child. My insurance company said we gonna fight it. But I hate that I got to get my insurance company involved. They said we don't understand how they found you at fault when you weren't even driving. Their insured was the one who had a moving vehicle. We don't even understand. But child, I put the long. How's that the wrong link? Hold on. It's the right link. Hold on. Let me see. What's it doing when you click the link? What's it doing? Hold on. Let me click the link here. Let me see what happens. Why does it? Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, it took me to that Forbes article. What in the world? That's the article from earlier today. Hold on. What am I doing wrong? Copy link. Link copied. All right, hold on. Let me try this again, y'all. Thank you for letting me know, boo. Thank you for letting me know. Oh, Lord. Sometimes I be moving too fast. Sorry. But that's a good article. Y'all read that article. We were talking about that in members only. That's why I'm still here, honey. We were talking about that in members only. Y'all read that article. Y'all read that article. That's a good article. Okay, but there it is. There it is right there, y'all. Sorry about that. There it is right there. Okay. Yeah, so my insurance company, they said they're gonna, and they even sent me the video. They did get the security footage, and then the security footage, you see me open my door to get out my car, and you see the guy back into my door, and the adjuster was like, "Well, because it looks like you opened your door a little bit, and then you opened it up bigger, and that's when," and he was already in the process of backing up. I said, "But my door was open, so you're admitting that my door was open as before he started backing up." You're saying that I opened it up wider. I said, I'm fat. I was getting out my car. He said, well, we found that our driver was driving cautiously. He was using his backup camera. I said, exactly. He was using his rear camera. I was coming on the side. So if he was looking at his rear camera, then he couldn't have been looking next to him, which is where I was. And when I looked at the video, I was like, you got to be kidding me. In the video, first of all, the video is from the passenger side, not the driver's side, which is where my car was hit on the driver's side. So how are you even using a video that's on the passenger side? And he was like, well, we could see your door open, and then your door opened bigger. And when you open the door bigger, our insured was already backing up. Yes, but when he started backing up, my door was opening. Anyway. My short-term disability from UHC, my employer, was approved. Praise God. I have YouTube obligations into. Well, hallelujah. Yes. Congratulations. Didn't check his blind spot. Right. Insurance is the biggest scam. It is. It's absolutely the biggest scam. So anyway, the woman who hit my car tried to get in between my parked car and a school bus because she didn't want to wait for the bus to go through. See, it's ridiculous. And my thing is, like I told the guy on the phone, I don't think he hit me with malice. I don't think he hit me because he was being, that's what it is. It's an accident. FedEx is on the porch. On my porch? Fran, FedEx is on whose porch? On my porch? Hey, Ebs, what's up, boo? Why is no one regulating car insurance? Right. Car insurance is the one thing. Oh, on your porch. Okay, I'm about to say FedEx on my porch. Car insurance is the one thing that we pay for that we never want to use. It's like, it shouldn't be like, it was an accident. He hit my car. He pays car insurance every month, just like I pay in car insurance every month. Hello. Trump is appointing Kimberly Guilfoyle as ambassador to Greece. Gossip says she and Don Jr. broke up. He's pictured with another woman. They do. And I knew when I first talked to the adjuster, he was like, oh, well, it sounds like, you are not at fault. It sounds like we'll be assuming liability. And then after he talked to the guy that hit me, now all of a sudden I knew then, because his whole story changed. Oh, well, we have to see the security footage, because I'm like, okay. I was not worried about them seeing the security footage because I was like, he hit me. Anyway, it is what it is, child. It is what it is. So my insurance company was like, I have to get an estimate on the damage to my car. And if the estimate is over my deductible, then they'll fight it. They said, if it's under your deductible, we'll just basically tell you to get your car fixed. But they said, we're not going to pay his claim. They were like, if he calls us, we're not paying for him to get his car fixed. And they said, if it costs you to get your car fixed, then we'll fight it, because we don't find you to be liable. So Carrie Lake, ambassador to Mexico. Yeah. I didn't even put politics on today. I said we weren't going to talk about no politics today, but anyway, child, let me get into it, child. Let's get into it. So, some of what we're going to talk about, we did talk about in members only, and there are other things that we're going to talk about we did not talk about in members only. So, for those of you that were in members only, some of it is going to be a little repetitious, but for other things, some of it's new information as well. I did put my Christmas wish list in the chat. Nobody is obligated to buy me anything, but if you would like to, there it is. Um, and thank you in advance. Some of you guys have reached out to me about an address or what have you. Like I told you guys, one-on-one. If you reach out to me privately, I'll give you an address. I do not have a P.O. box anymore, but I will give you an address if you want to buy me something that's not on my Christmas wish list. Also, you guys know me. Y'all know the things that I like. Y'all know I like Juvia's Place. Y'all know I like lipstick, period. Y'all know I like lipstick, period. So if it's a color y'all want to see me in, y'all buy it, I'll wear it. I do like perfume, but my tastes are a little expensive. But I like Fenty. We'll just say I like Fenty. Y'all know I love candles, and I'm not married to Bath and Body Works. That's just what I like to buy. But I do buy other candles. Y'all know I like candles. Y'all know I like Garfield. And y'all know I love cute t-shirts. So there it is. Yes, Corey, remind me. I will spin the wheel before we get off of here. And I am going to I'm gonna let you guys know the date of the Christmas party. So the Christmas party will be game night and unboxing. So we'll unbox my gifts and then we'll do a game night. We'll do it all at the same time. Okay. Has anybody heard from JD Vance? Let me say this about that. Them same people that was complaining about Kamala being MIA and Kamala not being around and Kamala, nobody knowing where Kamala been for the last 4 years. I want them same people to answer that question about where the hell JD Vance been. Them same people that thought Kamala Harris's job was to be president of the United States for the last 4 years. I want them same people. I want them same people to look for JD Vance. The same people complaining about Kamala Harris probably couldn't even tell you who the last 5 vice presidents were. But they worried about where Kamala Harris been for the last 4 years, minding her business and doing her job, which was not president of the United States. Moving right along. Let's get into it, child. Let's get into it. What we talking about tonight, child? All right. We done already kind of got politics. Trump. Listen, Trump said in the interview, y'all remember a few weeks ago, I told y'all that Trump, and I can't take credit for this. I was having a conversation with a friend of mine. He actually brought this up. And once he said it, I said, you know what? You are absolutely right. And the friend of mine was Mims. Mims doesn't talk politics, so I really didn't want to bring his name into it. But I want to give credit where credit is due. He doesn't do politics, so I don't want y'all to think. But me and him were talking. This was before the election. Me and him were talking about Donald Trump and things of that nature. And what he said was, he was like, Donald Trump figured out a way. He dummied down his language. He dummied down his talk to appeal to, for lack of a better word, basic people who understand things in a very simplistic way. You just tell them A plus B equals C and they don't question it. They're like, okay, cool. And he appealed to those people. Well, Donald Trump did an interview a couple of days ago, and that is what he said. He said, I started using the word groceries. I started using the word groceries. And I started talking about groceries. And you could probably find 20 people that would say, yeah, I voted for Trump because he's gonna lower the price of groceries. Groceries are too. How many times have we heard that? If you over on the TikTok, you hear it all the time. Trump said he gonna make groceries cheaper. Groceries. And I said, that's exactly what he did. Y'all are saying it in the chat for me, child. Hey, Lexi. What's up, Stacy? Course correction. Hey. Yeah, non-critical thinkers. And let me tell y'all something. As somebody who is an educator, that is one of the scariest things to me, is that we are no longer requiring critical thinking skills. As somebody who is in the education system, and I mean, we talk about this on the Teacher Project all the time. Somebody who is in the education system, I'm telling you now, the school system as a whole, I cannot speak for everybody's individual school district and schoolhouse and teacher, but as a whole, the school system as it stands right now in the United States is not created to produce critical thinkers, and that should scare you. We are raising kids to be able to just follow directions, complete a task, and get a grade. And if y'all don't believe me, I can't do nothing about that. I can let you live in I can just let you live in your world. I'm telling you what I do. I'm telling you what I see every day. I told you guys in the district where I work, the year we got back after COVID, when grades, started counting again, we had too many kids that failed. We had too many kids that had to go to summer school. You know what the district did? They didn't try to figure out how we could help these kids coming back from COVID who clearly have some sort of a deficit. What they did was they changed the grading scale. They made it harder for kids to fail. We didn't try to figure out what the problem was. We just made it harder for kids to fail. So could the Dems have used what? What you mean, Kim? Used the groceries thing, or use what I just said about education? Because I was talking. Y'all know sometimes these comments come up later, so I'm not sure. Tell me which one you're talking about, Kim. Wow, that's scary. Parents have to teach these critical skills at home. Yeah, but part of the problem, and I ain't speaking to every single parent in the world. I am speaking to what my experience is. These parents don't want to hold the kids accountable either. I'm going to say this, and I was going to say this on the Teacher Project 2.0, but I'm going to go ahead and give y'all a little taste of what I've been dealing with the last couple of days with work. Okay, let me start from the beginning of this story. I have a student who stopped coming to my class in October. You know why she stopped coming to my class in October? Because she was coming to school every day with a scarf on her head. A fake ass Louis Vuitton scarf from the neighborhood beauty supply store, right? So the students aren't allowed to have headgear on unless it's for religious reasons or there's some sort of medical reason. They can't wear hats, they can't wear hoodies, they can't wear scarves, they can't wear bonnets, none of that. Now, do some teachers let the kids get away with it? Sure. I'm not one of those teachers. So the first day she showed up with the scarf on her head, I said, sweetheart, you can't wear the scarf on your head, yada, yada, yada. She told me her hair wasn't done. I'm not unsympathetic. I get it. Your hair not done. However, when I was in school and our hair wasn't done, we either had to put our hair in a ponytail, we had to slick that shit back. But okay, whatever. So she came to my school. She came to my class. The next time I let her come in my class, but I told her I'm making an exception, but we're not doing this again. So the next day she came to my class. She had the scarf on her head again. I said, sweetheart, no, ma'am. You cannot come to my class with the scarf. We had this conversation. She said, well, I'm getting my hair done this weekend. That was either it was a Thursday or a Friday because our schedule is every other day. So it was either a Thursday or Friday, but it was before the weekend. So I was like, you know what? Fine. I said, but that's it. You come in here next week. Don't come. I'm not letting you in my room with a scarf on. I'm telling you now. So, of course, she came to my class the next time she had a scarf on. I stopped at the door. I said, sweetheart, you need to go to the bathroom. You need to take the scarf off. You need to do whatever you need to do to your hair. to make it presentable, but you're not coming in my room with that scarf on. That's the last time I've seen that child in my class. She hasn't been back, right? So you made a decision to stop coming to class rather than take that damn scarf off your head. Okay, fine. So because everything now is on the computer, the kids can get into they can get into the assignments on the computer without ever walking in my classroom. However, I don't have to grade it. So as I'm going through and I'm grading assignments last week, I noticed that she has started doing assignments, but I haven't seen her. So I very nicely put a 0 in the grade book, and I put a note there saying, this student has not been to my class since October. She did like maybe 3 assignments. For all 3 assignments, I did the same thing. I put a 0 and I put the note there, right? So on Saturday night, I get this email. I didn't even read it till Sunday morning because it came in Saturday night. Child was half asleep. I have my email set up. It comes to my phone just like my work email comes to my phone just like my other emails because of other things I do at work. Sometimes I need to see emails. I don't respond generally to emails I get on the weekends or after hours, but I do see them. So she ain't Chuck. See, there we go, Chuck. She's not suffering from no damn alopecia. See, there we go. Here we go making excuses for children. She ain't suffering from no damn alopecia. So I get this email from her, and I'm going to tell y'all, this is a direct quote. This is a direct quote. Hey, I don't appreciate you not grading my work just because I'm not coming to your class. Who the fuck you think you talk? Like in my mind, I was like, who the fuck you talking to? Now, normally I don't respond to emails on the weekends. Oh, but baby, I got to typing. So the mother's first response to me was, I apologize for her tone, because I responded to her, but I CC'd her mama and I CC'd my administrator, the 9th grade, because she's a 9th grader. I CC'd her mama and I CC'd the 9th grade administrators, right? So when I responded, everybody saw my response and they saw her original email. So the first response, she said, the mother's first email to me was, I apologize for her tone. You know, she was rude, whatever, right? It was a one-line email. That's important. But then she must have talked to her daughter, and whatever story her daughter told her, now she sends me this 3-paragraph email telling me that she don't appreciate the fact that I'm not grading her child's work and she don't appreciate the fact that I'm stopping her child from coming to class. I'm stopping her child from coming to class. And she doesn't appreciate that I'm stopping her child from coming to class just because she got a scarf on her head. So long story short, you guys, because I could go back and forth on this. I called the mother yesterday with an administrator because I said I'm not gonna call this woman without an administrator because she sound unhinged. So I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to do this thing. So when I'm on the phone with the mother doubles down. You trying to stop her from going to school? You trying to stop her from learning just because she had a scarf on her head? Just because she had a scarf on her head. I was trying to stop her from learning. So I say all that to say that I could go deeper, child. Child, we still fighting with that woman. We still, We still in the midst of a fight with that woman. They about to take the girl out my class because they told me today, they said nobody should have to deal with nobody should have to deal with what you've been dealing with this woman for the last 3 days. Like, so they just about to, and unfortunately it's going to become somebody else's problem because the woman ain't going to stop being a problem. You know what I mean? So it's just going to end up becoming another teacher's problem. But they were like, yeah, right. So moving right along. When I say that the parents are part of the problem, this woman is still fighting us. Now she'll say she understands, and then she arguing with me talking about something. What you mean she had a scarf on? Her hair been done. I said, ma'am, I'm only telling you what your daughter told me. I don't know whether her hair is done or not. I'm telling you what she told me. Well, her hair was done, ma'am. I believe you. Talk to her. That's what she told me. I ain't got no reason to make up a lie. Anyway, moving right along. It's been 2 months, Xavier. It's December. She stopped coming to my class in October. She has been cutting my class for 2 months. And that's the other thing. And why is this the first I'm hearing of it? I said, ma'am, I emailed you on October the 17th and on November the 6th. She said, well, where's the record of that? I said, ma'am, not only did I email you twice, you responded to my emails. And when I told her she responded to the email, then she pivoted and started talking about something else. Ma'am, not only did I email you about your child not coming to my class, ma'am, you responded. I teach high school. This is a 9th grader, but I teach high school. So I say all that to say, I didn't mean to go all the way down that line. I didn't mean to go down that line, but I say all that to say the parents sometimes, not every case, but the parents are part of the problem. So when I say we're not raising critical thinkers, this parent just wants me to grade her child's work because the child logged into the computer to do it. It doesn't matter that the child has missed 2 months of my instruction. Doesn't matter any of that. Just she did it, just grade it. But moving right along, like I said, I could go deeper on that one because, baby, it gets worse, but I don't even have the energy for that, child. Maybe one day over on the Teacher Project 2.0, I'll give y'all the whole breakdown. But suffice to say, we still going back and forth with this parent, child. We still emailing back and forth with this parent. Moving right along. Go on and make yourself a drink. Right, it's school policy. Like, I'm not making it up. The school says that the child isn't supposed to come in my class with a damn scarf on her head. I didn't make that up. I mean, I don't want them in my class like that, but it's school policy. It ain't really be policy. It's school policy. Anyway, moving right along. The child, the child was suffering in the workplace. And I know some of y'all in the workplace are starting to see that. Okay. Moving right along. So, we ain't even started talking about the stories yet, child. The stories I can tell these parents are a trip, no expectations at all. Yes, J-Love, exactly. J-Love know what it is. She feels my pain. Let's get into some of these stories, child, because here I done went left. Let's get back to the middle, child. I done went left. We done went right. Let's get back to the middle. All right, so let's talk about this CEO situation. So we know United Healthcare. I told my members that I think I'm gonna do at some point between now and next week. I don't have an exact day. Y'all know I'm going out of town this weekend. It's a lot going on. But I'm gonna try to do a live where the whole live is just about this whole situation with the CEO, his unaliving, the person who allegedly did it, and the whole manhunt and what's going on now. Every day is something new to add, so I don't think it'll get old. I think it'll be a lot of information for us to go over and for us to discuss. So I'm going to try to do that. I said maybe Thursday night. Don't hold me to that because, like I said, y'all know I'm going out of town this weekend. I got to pack and all of that. So don't hold me to Thursday, but maybe Thursday. So with that being said, you guys, can I say something? Yesterday, we found out we went from they've identified a person of interest to us telling us that man's name. And then, of course, y'all know the internet did what the internet does. They Googled him. They found everything. He went to Ivy League, Valley Victoria. Child, he from Maryland. He is from Maryland, okay? And then they found him at the McDonald's eating a Happy Meal with an old lady. I don't know, but is it me? Or 2 plus 2 ain't equaling 4? I mean, if I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. But is 2 plus 2 not equaling 4? Now, as he was going into court today for his arraignment, he told y'all not this dumb. Now, he told y'all can't be this dumb. That's what the man said. Now, I'm going to read y'all a little bit about what happened in court today. This is according to CNN. This is what happened in court today. Luigi, first of all, his name is Luigi. The last person I knew whose name was Luigi was a Mario brother, but I digress. Moving right along. Oh, Kim, you said you were asking me about the groceries thing. You said, I'm going to come back, y'all. I'm going to come back. I don't want to forget what Kim said. Do I think that the Dems could have... So here's the problem. Do I think the Dems could have come up with a strategy to combat groceries? Let me say this as nicely as I can say this. This is as nicely as I can say this. I think for the people that he was targeting, the only way to combat that would be for the Dems to have gotten there first. Because we are not talking about a critical thinking demographic. They are looking for low-hanging fruit. They are looking for someone to save them. They are looking for someone to give them a easy way to where they want to go. Right? Because the reality of the situation is, if you had any semblance of understanding how the world works, you would know, not only would you know that Donald Trump ain't going to do shit about grocery prices, you damn sure know he wasn't going to do it on December the 6th. You see what I'm saying? So, I mean, on November the 6th. So, again, I just don't, I just don't. So the Dems lost when they didn't pass Build Back Better. I don't know what that means in form. Manchin and Cinema killed the economic populist legislation. Informed, I don't know what you're saying. Hold on, let me read that again. The Dems lost when they didn't pass Bill. Is that a typo or am I just dumb this morning? The Dems lost when they didn't pass Build Back Better. Manchin and Cinema killed the economic populist legislation. Okay, got it. Okay, I got what you. I got the second part. The first part I still don't get, but I got the second part. Trump did say he loves the poorly educated, right? Because they're easily manipulated. I mean, that's just is what it. Build Back Better was what Biden ran on. Oh, okay. I got you informed. I got you. And I know sometimes for me, it's hard for me to think outside of about where I am. I don't understand that thought process, so it's hard for me to think past that process. But moving right along, y'all, let's get back to the Luigi. When Kamala said she never visited the border, I knew she was done. That included the child tax credit and free college. Got you. Okay. I got you. I understand, but those people voted might have been worth helping them to understand. But that's what I'm saying, Kim. These are not people who wanted to understand. There were a lot of people who were given the facts. A lot of Trump supporters were given the facts. They didn't want to hear the facts. A lot of people who claim they weren't Trump supporters, but just, oh, the economy is so bad. Oh, I just want to get better. Things were explained to people. They didn't want to hear it. So I hear what you're saying, but honestly, I don't. When you're dealing with a cult of personality, logic doesn't matter. logic doesn't matter, right? Just like you had people who literally, like, anytime you can get people to vote against themselves, I don't know what else we could have done. You literally have a man that is telling you he is going to mass deport you. People that look like you, people that sound like you, your family members, your cousins, your mama, your sister, your aunts, your uncles, and they literally still voted for him and said, well, he wasn't talking about me. I mean, I was born here. That man told you he wants to get rid of that. Like you were born here, but what about your cousin? What about your mama? Like, he literally, and again, we're not talking about somebody who hid it. He told them what he was going to do. You literally have a man. Now, did Donald Trump do everything he said he was going to? Did Donald Trump do everything he said he was going to do the first time around? No. But you know the one thing Donald Trump said he was going to do that he did? He got rid of Roe v. Wade. And them women still went out there and voted for his ass. I don't know how you fight that. I don't know how you fight that. I don't know. I don't know how you vote. I don't know how you fight. The man, he didn't do everything he said he wanted to do. But I don't know how you fight when you literally have women, white women, who said, yeah, I know he got rid of Roe v. Wade, but he's all right with me. I don't know what you do with that. So yeah, if we were dealing with people who were really trying to make the best decision for them, yeah, but that's not what we were dealing with, y'all. We were dealing with, y'all know what we was dealing with. Moving right along, child. Moving right along. So let me finish reading y'all this article about Luigi, child. Let me tell y'all what happened to Luigi today in court. Luigi's defense attorney said he told his client to be quiet while they were in court for an extradition hearing in Pennsylvania this afternoon. Defense lawyer Tom Dickey said Managoni, who is accused of unaliving United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson, shut his mouth after he told him to keep quiet, which is good. That's what he needs to do. Dickey said adding to this comment to his client came after he thought he heard his voice. Asked if he was aware of what Managoni yelled when he arrived to court that afternoon, Dickey said he heard some different versions of that, so I need to see what that statement was. You know what that boy said. Managoni could be heard yelling, "It's completely out of touch and an insult to the intelligence of the American people. It's lived experience." As he was being escorted out of the car into the building. But we're going to, like I said, y'all, we'll dig deep. But I'm just telling y'all, I'm side-eyeing this whole situation. Now, I don't know the who, the what, the when, the where, and the how. I don't know why there would be any sort of conspiracy. I don't know. I don't know the who, the what, the when, the where, the how. However, what I can say is I ain't buying it. Something don't pass the smell test. Katrina said something ain't clean in the buttermilk. All of the euphemisms, throw them in there because I'm telling y'all, I'm not feeling it. Now, I ain't saying the who, the what, the when, the where, the how, but I'm not feeling it. Somebody said, how's he 26 but look 58 before? Ooh. They said Luigi lost his grandparents due to them not having insurance. Child, they came up with all kinds of stuff. They said he had a back injury. They said that his family owns a string of home health facilities, and that's where his hatred. Like, it's been a lot. It's been a lot. I don't know why they chose it. I don't know. Like I said, y'all, I don't know. And I'm not even saying I'm right. I'm just telling you how I feel. United Healthcare wanted their $15 million back from insider trading. Ooh. Ooh. Mm. And wasn't he supposed to be testifying about something? Like, wasn't he supposed to be testifying about something? Okay. I don't know. I'm just saying something don't smell right in the it don't pass the smell test. The CEO normally travels with security guards and a bulletproof vest, but this day, no security and CEO is being questioned for insider trading. His ass probably ain't dead. Not he on the island somewhere. Damn, Katrina, you always putting somebody. DOJ testimony was due soon. I thought he was supposed to be testifying. I'm not talking about where he was going that day. I thought he was supposed to be testifying about something else. We're going to do a video, y'all. Like I said, I'm going to pull some information and we'll do a video, child. Space Cash, there you go. Allegedly, the CEO was supposed to be testifying to the Department of Justice. I wonder about what? Moving right along. Moving right along. I'm sorry, y'all. So, Jay-Z, not Jay-Z's attorney, child. Buzbee, the attorney suing Jay-Z among all those other lawsuits that they are alleged against Diddy. He was hit with a lawsuit as well. Somebody, a former client, is accusing him of not giving them all of their settlement money. Now, isn't that what Tom Girardi got in trouble for? Not giving the people their money? And remember what Pam told us a long time ago. Pam told us that the bar pays attention to that faster than anything else. The bar might let you get away with some questionable, unethical things, but baby, when you start playing with people's money and you don't pay them their settlement money, baby, Pam said the bar don't play about that. Pam said the bar might work with you on a lot of things, but baby, they don't play about that. So Buzbee, hey, Mr. Buzbee, you might want to get that together, sir. Now, I actually do have that lawsuit courtesy of Tracy, but again, I don't have time today, and I would like for us to go through it. We're going to go through it. It's on the list. Child, listen, I told y'all, if y'all was in my members only, I told y'all about December. Didn't I tell y'all about December? Baby, I got so much stuff to go over with y'all right now. I don't have enough time to do it, okay? But maybe we'll do the Buzbee lawsuit tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow we can get to the Buzbee lawsuit if something else don't happen. If something else don't happen between now and then. But I do have the Buzbee lawsuit so we can read exactly what is alleged, what this client is saying he did or did not do, and I'll let y'all be the judge of it. But let me tell y'all this. Do I want to say it, y'all? Hold on. Do I want to say it? Y'all, me and the members had a good conversation, baby. I said it all in members only, but I want to pick and choose my words carefully out here. No disrespect to the people that ain't a member. I'm just saying, y'all know I got to be careful about my words. I be careful. But let me say this. Since we talking about Jay-Z, can I say something? Can I say something about Jay-Z? Since we talking about Jay-Z, didn't they make a cute family last night down to the premiere of the Mufasa? Blue Ivy looked beautiful in that gold gown that was designed by Christian Siriano. It was a beautiful, beautiful gown. Beautiful gowns. Beautiful gowns. Proud mama and daddy was down to the red carpet and stuff. You know, doing what they supposed to do. Doing what they were supposed to do. But can I say something to y'all? Y'all remember when and I know it's not the same. I'm not comparing. I know it's not the same. I'm just asking y'all I want to ask y'all if y'all remember something. I want to ask you, wasn't that body language interesting, Kim, baby? Yeah. Woo! Y'all better go back and look at that red carpet and look at them pictures. The body language is bodying. Let me say this to y'all. Yeah, I remember when Cassie first came out with her lawsuit. And we know Diddy settled, yada, yada, yada. But y'all remember how adamant Diddy was about his innocence? And he has not been convicted of anything yet. Let me be clear. Diddy has not been convicted of anything yet. But y'all remember how Diddy was so adamant that he ain't do nothing that Cassie alleged in that lawsuit. Nothing. He was innocent. Nothing. He was adamant. He was innocent. It was absolutely, there was no truth to any. See, when you say all and any and never, those are strong words, y'all. And I tell my students to be careful about using absolutes. Be very careful about using absolutes in public statements. Diddy said that he was innocent, that he never, that it was all fake news. That is what Diddy said until that video of him whooping Cassie ass drop. Now, I understand that there's a before, a middle, and an after, but what we saw is what we saw. So that's all I'm going to say about that. I'm going to say one more thing. No, that's all I'm going to say about that. You said it was extortion too. I mean, I don't think it's extortion, but I mean, you know, I got it. I got it. He hugged his mother-in-law more than his wife. Ooh. I'm withholding judgment on Jay-Z, as you should. As you should. I said the same thing. Bey has never been a great actress. She sure hasn't. Really, B, you see Mike Jeffries trying to ask the courts if he's mentally fit to stand trial? If who's mentally fit? Diddy? Oh, that's what Diddy said. Oh, I thought you were saying it's extortion. Yeah, that's what Diddy said. That's what Diddy said. Now, again, I ain't saying Diddy did everything that Cassie said he did, but we know she told the truth about at least one thing. We know for a fact she told the truth about at least one thing. Now, I ain't saying everything was the truth, because I won't there. But we know for a fact. And Diddy said it was a lie. Diddy said it was a lie. So all I'm going to say is this to y'all. I ain't saying Jay-Z is innocent. I ain't making him guilty. I ain't got nothing to do with that. But what I am going to say is just because someone carries a big stick doesn't mean they're not being deceitful. So I know that he's got these great attorneys that's filing all these motions and all this paperwork. And I'm not saying, because here's the reality, of Abercrombie and Fitch, child. And I'm not saying, listen, I feel bad that his reputation has been sullied if he is innocent. But what I am saying is just because he's got a loud mouthpiece and maybe a lawyer with a better reputation than Buzbee, so that's all I'm gonna say. Moving right along. Speaking of Diddy been real quiet lately, ain't he? But what I have found out over to the Pam Esquire neighborhood, I was over at Pam's house today, and what I have found out, even though I had already told my members this a few weeks ago, but what I have found out, Pam has said that the AUSA keeps filing motions of appearances from other AUSAs. And Diddy now has about 8 AUSAs assigned to his case. That's a lot of firepower for what Diddy's been charged with. I said that's a lot of firepower for what Diddy has been charged with. Now, according to Pam, who is an attorney, who has done this, who does have experience, and she knows what it looks like. She knows what the maneuvers are when these types of things start happening. She knows what that means. Y'all can go over there and listen to what Pam said. I ain't got no reason to lie to y'all. Pam said it sounds like a superseding indictment is coming. Now, for those who don't know what a superseding indictment is, that means they're adding more charges. She said that's what it looks like to her. As an experienced attorney who has done this, she said that's what it looks like to her, that some superseding indictments might be coming. Now, I ain't saying that's what's going to happen, even though I think that's what's going to happen. I'm not saying that's what's going to happen. But they done added, Pam said they got 8 AUSAs on just Diddy's case. All of a sudden, sounds like Diddy might be getting ready to look at some more charges. Now, y'all remember the attorney they added to the case a few months ago? The one of the first ones they added. And remember, we talked about her. I can't remember we did it in members only or we did it out here. I don't remember. I ain't trying to be funny. I really don't remember at this point. But remember, we talked about her. And when we read her resume, might have been in members only. Remember, we read her resume and her specialty was in financial crimes. Remember, her resume was financial crimes. That was one of the first attorneys they added to his case. Maybe it was early November, late October. I don't remember, y'all. I really don't. It's been so much Diddy shit. I can't remember the timeline anymore. But I want to say it was late October, early November. They added her to the case, and we read her resume. I remember us pulling her up and reading her resume. And her background, her specialty was financial crimes. No, I just told a whole lie. I think I just told a whole lie. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I think I just told a whole lie. I think they added her to, was she somebody that they added to Diddy's case? Or was it shit, now I gotta look it up. Damn it. Either way, I can't remember. Damn. Hold on. I think she was added to, maybe she was added to Diddy's team, but her specialty was financial crimes. Her specialty was finances. I'm saying all that to say follow the money shit. Damn, I got to go back and look, y'all. I got to go back and look. But just follow the money. I thought that his attorney, thank you, C. Golden. It was. See, that's what I thought. I had to catch myself, y'all. I got a little excited. It was Diddy added her to his case, but her specialty was financial crime. You're right. It was her case. Thank y'all. It was Diddy. But her specialty was financial crimes. That's what it was. Follow the money. I'm just going to say this. Follow the money. Somebody said Rico. My bad, y'all. My bad. I got a little excited. I got twisted up. But the AUSA part is right. That part is right. But I'm talking about that lady. I got to look her up again. I got to find her name again. But her specialty was financial crimes. Did we get our bingo cards out yet? Child, we need to start playing bingo, Lexi. So I smell like there might be some more charges coming for Diddy soon. I can't say for certain. But baby, follow the money. I think the AUSA might be getting ready to pivot. I know that the essay allegations are very salacious and they make headlines and all of that. I know money is boring, but I feel like the AUSA might be getting ready to pivot and the money might become the focus of this. One AUSA added prosecuted Maxwell. Oh yes, we talked about that. Gasoline Maxwell, and we know what she was convicted of. We know what she was doing with Epstein. Didn't she testify? Wasn't she going to testify against Epstein too? Wasn't she? Am I right about that? Wasn't she going to testify against Epstein before his untimely death? Did she flip on him? Okay. So just keep an eye out. Somebody said we're on Southern District of New York watch again. We are. Tracy, are you still here, girl? We are. We on Southern District watch. We are. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We are. So that's my latest. Now let me go on and give y'all the TD Jakes update since we talking about lawsuits and stuff like that. She was a hostile witness. Yeah, but did she talk? Did she talk to the people and tell them some things before? Did she talk? You stepped away. We're on Southern District of New York watch because it looks like Diddy might be getting ready to get hit with some superseding indictments. I can't say that to be certain. I'm just telling you what I think. I'm getting my Sloan Bella on. That's what I think. So the update to the TD Jakes of it all. So TD Jakes has successfully served Dwayne Youngblood the lawsuit. Y'all, I hope. I'm going to say this and then I'm going to move on from it. I hope he's not making a mistake. Again, I'm not saying that TD Jakes did the things that he's accused of doing, but what I am saying is when you start filing lawsuits, you open up the back door for all sorts of things to come through. Y'all feel what I'm saying? I'm not saying, let me say that again. I'm not saying that TD Jakes is guilty of what Dwayne Youngblood is alleging. But what I am saying is when you start opening up lawsuits, you open up the back door. When you looking through the front door, but now the back door is open and here come a draft. I ain't saying TD Jakes did what Youngblood said he did. I'm not even saying that Youngblood was the best person to tell the story because we already know he a convicted felon for doing the exact same thing that he's accusing TD Jakes of doing. He ain't the best witness. Let's call a thing, which is probably why TD Jakes felt comfortable in filing the lawsuit against him. However, what if, and I'm not saying this is true, y'all. I'm saying what if there's other people whose reputations aren't so tarnished? That's all I'm going to say about that. But that's the update. Dwayne Youngblood has officially been served. So, let the games begin. Let the games begin. That's all I can say about that. He may not be the best witness, but is he credible? The only thing that would make him credible, I'm going to be honest with you. If it were me, if I were on a jury or whatever, the only thing that would make him credible for me, I'm just telling y'all me. The only thing that would make him credible to me is if he had some sort of proof. An email, a letter, phone call, something. You see what I'm saying? Because if I'm on the jury, unfortunately, it's even if we throw the fact that he's a convicted felon, it's your word against his. So if TD Jakes saying that never happened, is Youngblood saying it did happen without any tangible proof, I don't know. This is something that happened 20-something years ago. We're talking about a young kid who by his own admission had already been abused by another pastor. It could be easily explained away. I'm not saying that means he's innocent or guilty. I'm saying I could see where TD Jakes' attorneys could make a case to say Youngblood, But now if we open up the back door and 3 or 4 or 5 other people walk through and say, hey, I got a story too. Hey, I got a story too. Wait a minute, I got a story too. Well, now and again, I ain't saying it's true. I don't know that TD Jakes. I ain't never been around that man. I don't know nothing about him. I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Well, you know that one bishop's son has the messages he was saying. You talking about Manasseh? It's funny you bring Manasseh up. I'm gonna tell you why it's funny you bring Manasseh up. I wasn't gonna say this, but see, G, either you be in the same chats that I've been in, or you just your brain just on the right page. But let me say this. It's interesting that you bring Manasseh up. From my understanding, according to, and I know some of y'all don't like Larry Reed. I understand that. I don't care. That ain't my business. That's between you and him. Larry never done me nothing. But according to TD Jakes, I mean, Larry Reed, he said this the other night in Thais's chat. If y'all know my boo Thais, official Thais report, he said that Manasseh has agreed to be called during the discovery phase on behalf of Youngblood. Now that's what Larry Reed said. It was a lie. Larry Reed told it. Larry Reed said it in the chat. And Thais's chat, I believe it was his video he did yesterday. If you go to Thais's video yesterday that talks about TD Jakes served Youngblood, it's at that live. I don't have a timestamp. I wonder if I could find a timestamp. Hold on, because I don't want nobody to say, really be you lying. And I don't want nobody to run back to Larry and say, really be over there lying on you, Larry. She lying on you. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. Thais report. It's his video from yesterday. Hold on, let's look at it. He live now. Oh, he's talking about the King Jobs of it all. Oh, pay him over there. Pay him over there, y'all. Hold on. Let me see. TD Jakes, legal. Let me see. Let me see if I can find it. You know, I got to try to find when Larry Reed was talking. When Thais was talking about it. Let me see if I can find it. Did he put the comment up on the, if he put the comment up on the screen? Sometimes he'll put the comment up on the screen. Let me see.
Yeah, we can't do a show tonight. I'm done. So please get it. Could have happened. I do believe that.
Okay, that's before this. Okay, hold on. Let me see.
Picture it. Did not know. Okay, so but we can say that it looks like it was okay, so they giving me there's a link and so
all right, if I'm not gonna spend too much time on it, I can't find it.
Somebody from somebody else's experience. Bianca Allen, you listen to.
All right, hold on. Let me see. Was that it?
Okay.
Here it is right here. I want y'all to hear it because I want y'all to say that I lied on Larry. It's right here on the screen. I'm a screenshot it and share it with y'all. Hold on, here it is right here. Y'all gonna hear out of Thais. Read the comment.
Larry said he was told he would subpoena him and that he will be in the answer. Okay. Well, that's breaking news. Unexclusive. If he settled, would he have to plead the implementation? Could this be a legal maneuver?
I'm reading one more time.
Could this be a legal maneuver for Dwayne Youngblood to reveal his hand? You know, could this be a legal maneuver for Dwayne to reveal his hand and Bishop Jakes and his team to know what he's working with? That it's a lot of variables and hypotheticals. I was told he was subpoenaing him and that he would be in the answer. Oh, that's what you was told. Oh, okay. That is hearsay now. That is here. We're gonna consider this hearsay, okay? Larry said he was told he was subpoenaing him and that he will be in the answer. Okay. Well, that's
he's talking about Manasseh. I don't want to keep going all the way back to hit it, but he was talking about Manasseh. So that's what Larry said. Y'all go over to watch, y'all go see the whole video of what Thais yesterday, and Larry Reed was in the chat. So, there's that. All right. So there's that, you guys. Was that everything I said? I know I said I had some reality TV stuff to talk about. Before we switch gears onto the reality TV stuff, let me make sure that's what I said I was going to talk about. Because y'all know I have a bad habit sometimes of I get to run in my mouth and then I forget what I said I was going to talk about. Then I don't talk about what I'm supposed to be talking about. All right, hold on. Let me see. Hold on. TD Jakes, Buzbee, Diddy, Jay-Z, Luigi. All right, I think that was everything I said I was going to talk about. Now, I do have some reality TV stuff. This is what I decided about the reality TV. Oh, Jamie Foxx. So Jamie Foxx, thank you, C. Golden. See, that's why I love y'all. Jamie Foxx, his comedy special dropped. Now, according to a couple of weeks ago, everybody swore that Jamie Foxx during his comedy special said Diddy poisoned him. Now, all of a sudden, the special comes out, and Jamie said not only is nothing in there about Diddy poisoning him, he said he wasn't even at the Diddy parties, that he left by 9 o'clock. Now, I have not watched the whole special yet. Y'all know the internet then gave us the Cliff Notes version, but I am going to watch it. Abby said it's going to make you cry. So I guess the part where Jamie gives his testimony, you get the crying and stuff like that. But let me say this. I did not believe that Jamie had ever said that Diddy was the one that poisoned him. I mean, we talked about it and I reported it, but I really didn't believe, because I feel like if Diddy really did poison him, I didn't believe he would come right out and say it. I could be wrong. I just don't think so. I could be wrong. But I will say this. I don't believe his ass ain't never goes to no Diddy party. Now that, Jamie, I don't believe. Jamie, I don't believe you was never at no Diddy party. I don't believe you. I don't believe you, Jamie. Jamie, I don't believe you. Now, it's your truth, but I have a right not to believe your truth. The Diddy stuff was 15 seconds of the hour and some change. Abby said it was 15 seconds. Now, the question you got to ask yourselves, not me. Don't ask me. Ask yourselves. The question you have to ask yourselves is, right, he said he left by 9 o'clock. Well, I'm sorry. When I said no Diddy party, I meant the after parties. I don't mean everybody went to a Diddy party. I'm talking about the after parties, y'all. We talking about the after party. Okay. You have to ask yourself, do you feel like it was edited? I can't answer that question for y'all. Right, by 9 a.m., okay? Right, everybody say they left at 9. 9 must have been the magic hour. Because everybody keeps saying they left by 9 o'clock. You're right, Hibiscus. You are right about that. 9 must be the number. That must have been the magic number. Is that like Cinderella's clock? When it struck 9, that means get out. If you wasn't out by 9 o'clock, that's when they pulled down the shades. That's when they turned on the strobe light. Is that when they pulled out the baby oil? Is that what happened at 9 o'clock? Child, you right. Everybody keeps talking about 9 o'clock. Okay. The bewitching hour. Yes, grown woman, don't try me. The bewitching hour. Jamie has been to a Diddy party. As a matter of fact, when Jamie was nominated for Ray, Diddy threw him a lot of parties. Well, you know, it's funny how everybody act like they don't know. Jay-Z trying to act like him and Diddy were just a casual acquaintance. Now Jamie talking about something. He left at 9. Child, half them parties don't even start till 9 o'clock. Left at 9. Better leave me alone. So y'all have to ask y'all. So I'm gonna watch it though. I may watch that. Y'all know I'm going out of town. I may download that and watch that on the plane. Either going or coming, because my flight ain't that long. I think my flight is an hour and 50. An hour. It's less than 2 hours. My flight is less than. Y'all know that's one of them quick up in the air. By the time they come through with soda, by the time they bring a drink through, it's time for them to collect the drink. That's one of them short flights. So I may download it. Mm-hmm. Now I believe at 9:01 the sprinkler system comes on raining down, baby. Or I'm not doing this with you, G. I ain't doing this with you. I'm doing this with you. So once I watch it, I may have more to add to it. But based off of what I've seen down to the internets and these clips and things, I feel like either you have to believe two things. I mean, when I say you know what I'm saying. You have to believe that either if you believe that Jamie said it, then you have to believe it was edited out, which I told y'all. Did I not tell y'all that? I said if Jamie actually said that, it ain't gonna be in the version that makes it to Netflix. For nothing else, Netflix don't want that heat. Netflix ain't trying to get sued. So if nothing else, they've made Jamie take that thing out so they wouldn't get sued. So first of all, if y'all believe that Jamie said it, then you got to believe it was edited out. And I believe if Jamie did say something like that, which I don't think I believe he did, it would have been edited out because child Netflix don't want them kind of problems. And do you believe that Jamie think? Well, I feel like we debunked that, child. Maybe we need a list of black celebrities who didn't attend Diddy party. Well, and again, it's not the Diddy party part. It's the after party part. Because everybody went to a Diddy party. White celebrities, black celebrities. Everybody went to a Diddy party. It's the after party. And remember, Jay-Z told us. Didn't Jay-Z tell us? Jay-Z told us. Y'all don't remember what Jay-Z told us? Jay-Z told us after the party, it's the after party. Y'all remember Jay-Z telling us that? That after the party, it's the after party? Didn't Jay-Z tell us that? After the show is the after party, and after the party is the after party. Ain't that what he told us? Him and R. Kelly told us. That's not funny. That's not funny, really. Be. Oh, But didn't him and R. Kelly tell us that? After the show is the after party, and after the party is the after party. Jay-Z told us that. I'm sorry, y'all. I shouldn't be laughing. That's not funny, really, B. Stop laughing. It's not funny. But R. Kelly did tell us that. And Jay-Z told us too. Moving right along. Universal God is giving to us. After the show is the after party, and after the party is the hotel lobby. My bad. I said after the party is after the party. After Belvedere, there's probably Chris, and after original, it's probably this. Thank you for the actual quote, Universal Goddess. Y'all know what I meant, though. Y'all know what I was saying. Moving right along. Now they said down to the Married to Medicine choir is already pregnant. Now that's what they said down to the Married to Medicine. We switching gears because we about to close out. I'm gonna spin the wheel, so y'all hold on. I'm gonna spin the wheel. Now, I read that down to the internet that Quad allegedly is already pregnant. But I told y'all yesterday in my Married to Medicine review that I think Sweet Tea is already pregnant. Jodeci told it too. They sure did. Wasn't Jodeci in one of them Diddy lawsuits? Remember, allegedly, Jodeci was friends with one of the girls that was suing the girl from North Carolina. She came up to visit Jodeci, her friends, and allegedly she was assaulted by Diddy. Wasn't that one of them lawsuits? Right, Mr. Dalvin sure was. She was on live today with Big Tick and said she might do IVF. I think she may already be pregnant and she's just kind of going with the storyline until either the reunion or later on in the season. That's my opinion. I don't know that to be a fact, but that's what I think. They had a whole album called The Show, The After Party, The Hotel. They sure did. They sure did. They told us. We just wasn't listening. We didn't know what to listen for. They told us, we just wasn't listening. Greg was going to force Sweet Tea to get pregnant. The other thing, Carlos King alleges that somebody told him, and I think Carlos King got other. See, I need Carlos King to stop worrying about other people's shows, but I'm going to give y'all this tea. Allegedly, Carlos King said on his podcast that somebody whispered in his ear and told him that Dorit and PK are faking this storyline because they having money problems, and Dorit needs to keep her job on the show, that they ain't really separated, they ain't really getting divorced. It's just all a play for the show. And that allegedly Dorit is going to betray Kyle and tell some of Kyle's private business to try to hold on to her diamond. Again, Carlos, I think you need to pay attention to your lane. Stay in your lane, Carlos. Now, I'm going to say this. I did put Love and Marriage Huntsville in the thumbnail. This is what I'm going to do. I feel like this mess with Love and Marriage Huntsville deserves its own live. I'm going to do a Love and Marriage Huntsville live to discuss what happened last night on Carlos with Letitia. I know everybody and their cousin done did a live about it, but y'all, we going to do one too, okay? We going to do one too. I'm going to do it on the review channel. So if you are not subscribed to the review channel and you want to get that information, make sure you are subscribed. Type in ReallyBTV space reviews and go on and subscribe because we're going to be talking about it. I did see that he is interviewing Andrea Kelly, and I think I'm going to review that. Y'all know I can't do Carlos like that, but I think I'm going to do that. But I told y'all it's so much stuff I want to talk to y'all about, but I do think we're going to do that. I do think we're going to talk about that. I did see some clips, and I think Andrea Kelly gets a rough, I think a lot of people blame her, and I think she gets a rough, I think she gets a hard way to go. I do. I think she gets a hard way to go. But I'm gonna watch it, and then we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. I haven't watched it yet, Alicia. I've seen clips, but I haven't watched the whole thing. But I'm gonna watch it, and maybe I'll watch it tomorrow, and we can maybe talk about it. But I do want to talk about it. But I do want to do a live because at this point, y'all. This and I feel like the title of the live is gonna be Love and Marriage Huntsville. Just throw the whole damn thing away. Cause last night to me it just sickened me. And I feel like y'all know the term jumping the shark. When we in television we talk about jumping the shark. That means that a show has made a desperate move, and it usually shows the end of the show. And the term comes from Happy Days, where Fonzie, if y'all don't know Happy Days, you're too young for me to have this conversation with you, but Fonzie literally jumped a shark on one of the episodes of Happy Days, and that everybody knew that was basically the beginning of the end for the show, even though in today's world, somebody jumping a shark on a television show really ain't that ridiculous, but at the time it was. So that's where that term jumping the shark comes from, and I feel like last night, that's what that was. That showed a level of desperate on behalf of everybody associated with that show. So I think we're going to talk about it. I got some things to say. Right. Tracy said, I'm not mad at Dorit this season. I can't believe I'm not mad at Dorit or Giselle. Okay. Drea Kelly was also a victim, allegedly. She was, in my opinion, she was a victim. I believe she was a victim. That's my opinion. I'm gonna watch the interview, but you know, I feel like Mel should subpoena all of them. Ooh. She's weird and she defended him after the allegations, but then she said he victimized her too. Well, first of all, I feel like she was a victim. That's my opinion. And again, everybody, we don't have to agree, and that's okay. But again, I feel like once again, when we start talking about victims and why victims move the way they move, you know. All right, y'all, let me get off of here so I can go watch these Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. So we definitely gonna talk about Beverly Hills, and then maybe tomorrow we'll talk about Love and Marriage Huntsville, child. I keep saying tomorrow, child. It's gonna be so many things to talk about tomorrow, but we're gonna talk about it. And like I said, what I'll probably do is open up the panel for Love and Marriage Huntsville. I'll probably open up the panel. All right, y'all. Can we leave Love and Marriage Huntsville in 2025, child? I hope so. I'm waiting for the Real Housewives of East St. Louis, Illinois. I thought Chicago would be a good city. I know at one point they were looking at New Orleans. They actually. Oh, spin the wheel. Thank you, Kareem. I'm about to do that right now. I know at one point in time they actually had a search for people in New Orleans. I think New Orleans would be great. But see, New Orleans, you're going to get a different... Well, I guess every city has its own flavor. But, baby, y'all know New Orleans, you're going to get a different type of person down in New Orleans. You get them Creole women, baby. They don't be playing fair. All right, I'm sharing the screen now. We can race spin the wheel. Thank you, Corey, for reminding me. I hope your name comes up. Just for reminding me. I hope it's your name, boo. All right, let's spin the wheel. Today's winner depends on if it's a male or a female. Okay. I mean, the gift depends. She Crab Diva. She Crab Diva. You are today's winner. If you are here in the chat or you see this on the replay, make sure you send me an email. In the subject line, please write 12 Days of Christmas, day number. Hold on, let me make sure I got the right day. 12 Days of Christmas, day number 1, 2, 3, 4. Day number 4. Because Complex Diva was the practice spin. So she technically wasn't day number 1. CW is day number 1. Vanessa Burton, day number 2. Itty Bitty 23, day number 3. She Crab Diva is day number 4. So congratulations to you, my love. Make sure you email me. So the winner, She Crab Diva, your winner is, you'll be winning. You won some makeup from my girlfriend that has her own makeup line. A great call her legal name. Hold on. Shamir. I forget the name of her makeup company, but she has her own makeup line. So you'll be winning. You'll be getting some lipstick or eyeshadow palette from there. And speaking of which, Ebby has started doing her Get Ready With Me's again. So y'all make sure y'all get on over to Ebby's channel. She was live this morning doing the makeup things. Y'all know she been on hiatus for a while, but baby, she's back. She says she back, honey. Okay. You said Charlotte, but those bras here. The only thing about Charlotte, baby, you will be hard pressed to find. See, that's the Bible Belt. So, you know, that's a whole different thing down there with the Bible Belt, honey. But I think Charlotte would be a good city, though. Will you be spinning the wheel over the weekend? Probably not, Ronald, because I'm not going to be home this weekend. And so I may go live, but I won't be home. So I won't be spinning. I probably won't be spinning the wheel. Anything from Eye in the Sky? Ooh, let me see. Yes, Ellie. As soon as I open up my Instagram, here go Ellie. Yes, Ellie. Child, Ellie is a mess. Y'all know I love her. She makes me smile. Hold on, let me see. No, nothing new from my Eye in the Sky. But if you were in my members only, I kind of gave y'all some Eye in the Sky tea. If you were in my members only. All right, y'all. Let me get out of here. Yes, stay focused. You're right. All right, let me get out of here so I can go watch The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, honey. And I will talk to y'all later. Peace.